Hi everyone, Carter Kushner here for the Florida Soccer Report. Two things can be true at once. One, the Rowdies played their best match last night under Steve Coleman. They played the best match they played since Robbie Nielsen's final match, which was a 2-1 loss in Charleston, where the Rowdies had played better against Charleston that night than anyone has since. In Charleston at Patriots Point, yet somehow Robbie Nielsen got sacked after that. Still, would love to know why. But you could say it's the best match the Rowdies have played since then, the best they played under Steve Coleman, and it still wasn't nearly good enough. And they were playing the other really poor team in USL at this point in Lexington. Lexington came in with 7 points because they got 6 of those points, I think, the first 2 weeks or the first 3 weeks of the season, and have collapsed since. And again, the effort was better. The performance was better. The goal was a really nifty kind of playground, training ground type move off a set piece, but it still wasn't good enough. What did I like from last night? I liked the Rowdies going back to 3 at the back, maybe enforced due to injuries and what personnel was available. Although I think it gave a little more stability to the platform. I think Leo Fernandez played once again out of his mind. He is back to his 2020, 2021 level, or even back to his New York Cosmos 2016, 2015 level, it feels like. It's just that he's not playing necessarily with the sort of players he played with on those Rowdies teams and those Cosmos teams. So that's where he is. But he is playing at an outstanding level. He can go basically 90 minutes, 187 minutes last night. So I think that's fantastic. What did I also like? I liked how solid I think the understanding was between Aaron Guillen and Forrest Lasso, with them both playing as center backs. And that relationship forged through many seasons of the spine of the Rowdies teams that have won so much the last 6 seasons. The last 5 seasons prior to this season haven't won anything this season and don't appear to be ready to win anything. What did I not like? I just think the midfield play is horribly uneven still. This is a byproduct Crisostomo playing with different partners every week, although, again, maybe I need to stop making excuses. Maybe he's dropped off too since Steve Coleman came in. He's playing out of his mind the 4 matches under Robbie Nielsen. Him and Cammy McPherson, I thought, were as good as any central midfield pairing in the league. Obviously, Lewis Hilton has not played a minute under Steve Coleman. I assume he's hurt, although he seems to dress, he seems to make trips, so I don't know the reality of that. But the effort was better. The goal was a bad giveaway. I do think Bondre seemed a little more secure in goal than Campisi did, although Campisi has not been at fault for the problems of the Rowdies, okay? He was the first few weeks, but since then he's been decent. I wouldn't say he's been good, but he's been decent. I think Bondre was good yesterday. A couple of those saves were very good. Maybe if it's Campisi, maybe Lexington does win. We have to consider that possibility. But it was kind of a meh match. But maybe the Rowdies needed a meh match in order to stabilize this thing and then turn it around. Tormenta this week in the Jägermeister Cup, a real opportunity for 3 points in the Cup, and then a trip to Lou City after. We know that's going to be very difficult. But again, that's an opportunity. If you're a Rowdies fan at this point, you got to view matches against Lou City, Charleston being the Jägermeister Cup, right? There's no more regular season matches with Charleston. Lou City, Charleston, Sacramento, those sorts of sides as opportunities. El Paso this season, El Paso's flying right now. Those sorts of sides, you have to view them as opportunities.